Mastering process flow diagrams. Process flow diagrams can't succeed without aligning with your organization's DNA. When implementing process flow diagrams as a tool for operational excellence, how do we ensure that these visual representations of our operational processes are properly aligned with our organization's overall goals and objectives, thereby guaranteeing that our efforts are focused on achieving the desired outcomes that drive business success? To ensure that process flow diagrams, PFDs, are properly aligned with an organization's overall goals and objectives, thereby guaranteeing that efforts are focused on achieving the desired outcomes that drive business success, the following steps should be taken. Firstly, it is essential to establish a clear understanding of the organization's strategic objectives and key performance indicators, KPIs. This involves conducting a thorough review of the organization's mission, vision, and overall business strategy to identify the critical success factors that drive business outcomes. By doing so, the organization can determine the specific goals and objectives that need to be achieved to ensure long-term success. Once the strategic objectives and KPIs have been established, the next step is to identify the key operational processes that have the greatest impact on achieving these objectives. This involves conducting a thorough analysis of the organization's operational processes to determine which ones are critical to business success. By focusing on the most critical processes, the organization can ensure that its efforts are concentrated on the areas that will have the greatest impact on achieving desired outcomes. With the critical operational processes identified, the organization can then develop PFDs that visually represent these processes. To ensure that the PFDs are aligned with the organization's goals and objectives, it is essential to involve process stakeholders in the development process. This includes subject matter experts, process owners, and other individuals who have intimate knowledge of the processes being mapped. By involving these stakeholders, the organization can ensure that the PFDs accurately reflect the operational processes and identify areas where improvements can be made. Furthermore, it is crucial to link each PFD to specific KPIs and metrics that measure process performance. By doing so, the organization can track and monitor process performance in real time, identifying areas where improvements are needed to achieve desired outcomes. This involves establishing clear and measurable targets for each process, as well as identifying the data sources and collection methods that will be used to track performance. In addition, the organization should establish a governance structure to oversee the development and maintenance of PFDs. This includes designating process owners and subject matter experts who are responsible for ensuring that PFDs are accurate, up-to-date, and aligned with organizational goals and objectives. The governance structure should also include a process for reviewing and updating PFDs on a regular basis, as well as identifying and prioritizing opportunities for process improvement. Another critical step is to integrate PFDs with other operational excellence tools and methodologies, such as Lean, Six Sigma, and root cause analysis. By doing so, the organization can leverage the strengths of these methodologies to drive process improvement and achieve desired outcomes. For example, PFDs can be used to identify areas where Lean principles can be applied to eliminate waste and reduce variability, while Six Sigma methods can be used to optimize process performance and achieve defect-free operation. To ensure that PFDs are properly aligned with organizational goals and objectives, it is also essential to establish a training and development program for process stakeholders. This includes providing training on the development and maintenance of PFDs, as well as on the use of other operational excellence tools and methodologies. By doing so, the organization can ensure that process stakeholders have the skills and knowledge needed to develop and maintain effective PFDs that drive business success. Finally, it is crucial to recognize and reward process stakeholders who make significant contributions to the development and maintenance of PFDs. This includes recognizing individuals who identify opportunities for process improvement, as well as those who develop and implement changes that achieve desired outcomes. By doing so, the organization can foster a culture of continuous improvement, where process stakeholders are motivated to identify opportunities for improvement and develop solutions that drive business success. By following these steps, organizations can ensure that their PFDs are properly aligned with their overall goals and objectives, guaranteeing that efforts are focused on achieving the desired outcomes that drive business success.